This doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to before. Hey, who's that over there? Hey, my kid, what are you doing running around here? Hey, it's Nameless Kid from Prologue. Where are you running to, Nameless Kid? Really do not like these dumb little dream scenes. It'd be one thing if you could just mash spacebar and skip through them. Uh-oh. Kid's on fire. Grab a fire extinguisher, Shepard. Damn, why am I dreaming about some dumb little kid?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Right.
I know.
Are you alright?
Why are you really here, Liara? This is because Ash is in the hospital and Miranda's off hiding somewhere.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
People around me have a tendency to get hurt. Or worse. Ash is just the latest in a long line.
Like, really hurt.
She's a soldier like you. And she's a fighter. If anyone can get better on will alone, it's her.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
Well, I mean,
just
it's just
leaving.
me and Liara.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D.
Specialist,
I was
eh?
part of the team retrofitting the
I
Normandy
don't
after
recall
you
that
turned over to
rank.
the
Alliance is a lot different now.
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Is that right? Why aren't there flames on the side?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long
Oh,
as you need
really?
me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Never. It's just a
Edie's an
figure
AI,
of speech.
Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested
Yeah,
that I
that's-
pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway,
No harm
shall
done.
I
Her
give you a
voice is
tour?
attractive.
I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
I better be.
In the CIC, you'll find the
Okay.
galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
That's not an
You
upgrade.
can
What the
also
hell are
check
you
your
talking
messages at your
about?
private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command
War
center for
Room?
mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Okay.
The
That
shuttle
just seems
bay
like a
contains an
bench with a
armory
bunch of
where you can
tools laying
modify
on
your
it.
equipment between missions.
Somebody needs to
Finally,
organize that
Liara
shit.
set up a lot of hardware down in the old
What the
Excel
hell?
office on deck 3.
Is there clearance on monitors or something?
And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking
Oh,
of which,
okay.
I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
It looked better in Cerberus colors, by the way. We're gonna repaint that next time we stop by a dry dock.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the
Or
council.
space dock, I guess.
Sounds like they're running scared.
They're a bunch of
The council has
dumbasses.
been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian
we fight or
Primarch
we
for a summit
die.
meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the
Oh,
Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
simple enough.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular
Well,
updates
you
on
know.
your progress. Hackett out.
You and the captain make it happen. Learned that from a cereal commercial. Because obviously, I invented that cereal. Oh, look at this. We're like basically done with the game. Now, there's some good mods that fix this kind of idiocy. Like the Galaxy Map mod, which is actually called something else now. It's, what is it? Enhanced Galaxy mod? Maybe? Rescales all this stuff so you don't have anything ridiculous like 7,200 war assets from just one N7 team. I mean, if Shepard was on this team, it would make sense, but some random guys from multiplayer. Not really worth 7,000 points when a whole fleet is only 65. Come on. Anyway. Now we can get the air quotes best ending without even doing anything. Oh, look at this. Mineral resources. I uncovered significant element deposits while scanning planets. And actually, I did scan them. I didn't even cheat. Oh, look at that. Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani is worth 10 assets. But Battle Tits is only worth 5. Interesting. Very interesting. I think that's because Khaleesa dresses professionally and people take her seriously. Even though she's crazy. What else do we got? Oh, nothing. Readiness 78%. That's what happens when you don't hardly play more than once a week. War room, done. Huh. Interesting graphs. Those will come in handy. I need to wander around. Huh. Where are my ship models?
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on.
What the hell is this?
If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Instead, you're guarding a door on a ship.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
This better not be as big a waste of time as talking to the council.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted
Are
to see
you
how
a new
you were doing.
recruit?
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day.
Let me
I
help
didn't even
you.
have a
Port
toothbrush or
is
change of
left and
clothing
starboard
until
is
I made some
right.
emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
That's honestly the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh,
And see you're grounded and...
Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. But...
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time lag data to construct a
that's not interesting whatsoever.
It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Okay.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive. And counting on
A lot
us.
of people born in
Quite
London
true,
are alive.
Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Right, good job, Traynor. Special Ops from Hackett, Shepard. Alliance forces stretched thin. We need your specific talents. Missions will open the door for Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold it after you're done. Go to Sanctum, okay. Commander Shepard, you're reinstated, okay. Flash traffic. Somebody's shouting because they left caps lock on. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. If you're outside Sol, directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas. Armor from fans. This is Reckoner Knight armor. Let's see, from Liara, found an interesting schematic for the Indra. Some kind of crap about Chakram launcher. Quarian fleet. Citadel, where's the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. So, might seem familiar to nomadic Quarians who were beaten by the Geth because they suck against Geth. But as the galaxy pushes back against Reapers, Quarians are conspicuously absent. Nobody knows where they are. They're probably up to something shady. And greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Oh, all this racism's killing me inside. Shepard, we're getting reinforcements. A group the recruits are calling N7 Special Ops. They're soldiers, mercs, other operatives. They've been so effective that they're worth 7,200 war assets. Glyph. There's an upgrade waiting. How wonderful. Ooh, Eden Prime. Go to Eden Prime and do something. Alright. Oh, they installed a door here. That's really important. I'm just gonna go out the airlock now.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking?
No,
Well, let me know
unfortunately.
if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Now, is the seat still leather, Joker? Because I know you made a big deal about that before. Let's see what else is going on in here. There's Normandy, SR2. No fish. Nothing of note. Except for really crappy music. I don't like any of these. I don't really have anything. I don't know why I'm even looking at this. This isn't bad, the shield recharge chest plate. But it looks kind of ridiculous, so I'm not going to use it. Shoulders, nothing. Oh, melee damage. That's not helpful. Well, can't really recreate our nice camo from the second game. That'll have to do. Let's start at the bottom.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
If you're the shuttle pilot, why was Vega
Sorry to just jump
flying the damn thing
There's
before?
so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
So Vega's a drunk as
Alliance
well, good to
procurement
know.
chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Talking like
When I
black
network to a
market
new store,
stuff,
I'll let you know.
or what?
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
Yeah,
I
that
wasn't
sounds
assigned as
stupid.
Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. With my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
No,
To
if you would
save
have
the
flown
day,
the damn
Miguel.
shuttle on
I'm
Mars, it
also
would have been a
responsible for
big help.
logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Right.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak.
I mean,
It's got
it's
an
blue.
upgraded ESO core and
Is
prototype
that the most
stealth
important
technology
thing?
based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Are any Makos laying around? Because we could use one of those.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, and practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony.
Oh, Ferris Fields.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Husband. I have a question, and, no. Don't get offended or anything. I'm just asking. Do you happen to find Asari attractive at all? I'm just wondering, because they're supposedly monogendered. Anyway, I don't want to answer, okay.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Oh wow, that's such a great change.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Of course they did.
Yeah.
At least one of them did.
We're
Air
gonna
quotes,
rescue a
Turian did.
Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
I thought I'd come say hi in quotation. That makes it... I don't like the quotations on marks on there.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about.
Well, for one thing, your pull-ups.
You already know.
Did you know that I can do 183 pull-ups?
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have access to
Forgot about
anything except the window and my hollow of Miranda, which was very important.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I know I can dance. I'm Shepard. My dancing skills are legendary.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Really?
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
That is a tough call.
We didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
That's right. I was actually doing something useful.
You didn't know.
Instead of starring in my own
You can't blame
anime.
yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but Liara is.
But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
Plus, you toasted a shuttle. That's coming out of your pay.
Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Which is like a quarter good.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Whatever.
Loco, huh?
You're gonna have to put up with your
I can think of worse
insubordination.
things to call you.
I'm
Long as
gonna
you remember
transfer
who's
you
in
to
charge. You can call me whatever you
the
want.
mess, and you're gonna be peeling potatoes non-stop. Space potatoes, I assume. Oh, there's a ship. Finally. This is important stuff. I don't even remember how many ships I bought in that Mass Effect 2 run. If I didn't buy them all, I'll just have to use space magic to get them all. I'm just gonna wander around aimlessly looking for them. There we go, SR1. That's an important one. Do-do-do. Engineering. No one interesting to see here, probably. No Tally, no Jack, no Daniels, no Gabby. Oh, that's Battle Tits.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
A few, maybe.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd do that, actually. Oh, Shadow Broker model. Sovereign. Turian Cruiser. What's this area of the ship? This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion reactor and Mass Effect core. Hey, Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR1 made me an obvious choice.
Right.
So what do you think of our SR2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, good man.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The
yeah, I know, we did the Kessel run in 12 parsecs.
Overhauled. The SR2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much.
Yep, that's the Cerberus way.
The kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think about painting flames on the side? I'll get back to you on that.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Yep, Joker's a fine judge of character.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, got more reputation. What's this area of the ship? Oh no, they got rid of the windows. Actually, I suggested that. That way people can get it on in engineering without an audience. Very important. Hey, Destiny Ascension. No more Thane peeping. Oh, they've upgraded port observation with a poker table. Weird orb things still there. Oh, we don't have a mess sergeant. There's the evil robot.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
Everyone likes to examine me.
Keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Have I ever told you I don't like doctors?
Don't be such a grouch. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
Positive outlook.
You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them.
Oh,
if
that's
I were to
right.
feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
I was hoping you'd sit in your chair and do that 180 without blinking. And sleeper pods are still where they're supposed to be. Oh, they've got nice big displays in the main battery. Put in some flooring, that's nice. This was more comfy the last time I was in here.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time.
I'm gonna keep calling you Info
I'd
Drone.
like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Okay.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
Like 50 monitors.
Necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Maybe it's just a big bomb.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise.
You have a lot of faith in these Protheans.
But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Well, I guess I'm glad to have you back. I would have taken Vasir over you,
This
but...
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
This does look non-essential. Prothean notes 2171 to 2185. Some stuff happened, and then some more stuff happened. 2183. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there. 2183 Part 2. This human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when Commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I would have probably tried to do something. And 2185. That joke didn't work out. Anyway, 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the collectors, chilling to know that they're Prothean husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Operative Farron to the broker. Made contact with some guy. Something happened. And then... the end. Armor mod kit, well... neither of these is particularly great. I'm just gonna take shields, I guess.
Please, enjoy your day.
Oh, thank you, Glyph. Well, I guess we toured Normandy. And that's all for now.